Yeah, I'm going to mask it off and mask off the floor. Then we're going to put plastic down on the floor too. Take this rug out of here and put all plastic down so that just in case if I accidentally spill the stain, I don't want a disaster. So I'm going to cover all this with plastic, going back about 3 feet at least. And that would be like a safeguard. You know, in fact, I'm actually doing double tape on here, just in case the stain wants to soak in. I've never done it before. So in case the stain wants to soak in, I'm going to double it, and then it could soak in maybe a little bit, but I don't want to get this tile damaged or the grout damaged from stain getting on there. That wouldn't be any good, would it? Okay, we want to put some airflow on here, like that. Yeah, baby. And what we want to do is do like this. Put some plastic on the floor. Put it about 3 feet in front here. That's the case if I spill the stuff, you know. I could not have a total disaster. Maybe just half a disaster. So there you go. So you got it like nice and safe, I think. I go through the drawer here, find something to apply the stain with, you know. So you know, here's a sock here. Typical holy sock. There. That'll work. Yeah. Yeah, why not? Yeah, why not? That'll work for putting the stain on. Yeah, you gotta stir the stain well. I'm gonna use Cabot wood stain, dark walnut. That seemed pretty close to what I wanted to do. Gotta stir it well. I got me a test piece of this red oak. Some leftover piece. So I might as well try and put some stain on that. Just see what it looks like. Yeah, that soaks in pretty quick. Okay, that looks pretty good. I think it's good to use a test piece for obvious reasons. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Really brings out the grain, don't it? So it says once you apply it, you could wait 4 to 6 hours and then either give it another application to get it darker or seal it. Huh. Okay, I'm going to got the can upstairs. Gonna put a little on there on the old sock, and I'm gonna try to stain some of this wood up here. And just kind of rub it on. Now what I'm gonna do is kind of put the camera down and just rub the wood and get the stain on it, you know. I mean, because I don't have any way of holding this thing like this. So I'm gonna do, and I'll show you what it looks like after I get done rubbing on it. Okay, I got the top part stained. It's pretty even, I think. I started going down here, and now I'm starting to do the bottom, and it's covering okay. Let me see, it's bringing out that grain, and that's good. That's a good thing. Now you can see I'm happy how this Cabot stain is working, and it's coming pretty even, especially on that bottom piece there. I gotta put a little more there, watch. A little more around here. Just rub it in like, and then I overlap it a little so you don't see the strokes like. But I want to show you, see, it's matching up good from this damaged piece, and here it's not too bad, and it soaks in pretty good. Like, it's looking good. So I might have to put another coat on it, but I don't know. I'll experiment tomorrow and put another coat on the test piece and see how much darker that gets. I gotta touch it up over there because there's some grout that's on the wood, and I gotta scrape it off and touch it up. Just use this little screwdriver here, get that grout off the wood. It's just powdering right off like. Just touch it up with some little bit of stain on there. Kind of blend it in here. I guess that's pretty good. Yeah, that's a little better. It's a little dark line there. Just kind of just go over it like. It's a little bit of white around here is okay because the door is going to cover that. Okay, this is the existing door. Let's see. That's what it looks like on the old cabinet. That's the old cabinet there. And this is what I just stained. And it's really, really close. I was thinking about giving another coat of stain, but I figure I better leave it. So it gets too dark, it's not going to be matching this. Is that? Is that? Is that? Is that? It's real close. I mean, it's almost the same. Now I gotta get the doors and put them in front of it and just see what that looks like. Okay, this is day 2. I just wanted to say, so I did a little touch up on it, and I think I'm gonna leave it the way it is. But it says on the can to wait 24 hours before. See, it dries the touch in 46 hours. That's what I read before. But you need 24 hours before you recoat it or before you seal it. So I gotta go a whole nother day to seal it. So that's what I gotta do. You know, I'm not an expert because I've never done this before, but I did some reading on it. And what it said, what I read was a couple things about staining that I wanted to mention. The first thing is, I read that if you do a lot of sanding, which I did not do, but if you do a lot of sanding, it actually kind of inhibits the wood from absorbing the stain. Because the more you sand it really, really fine, the stain doesn't want to penetrate into the wood pores or the fibers of the wood. So the more you sand, the less apt it's going to be to absorb stain. That line is just a shadow. That line there, that's a shadow because the lights are shining down like that. So I can turn those lights out. But I wanted to mention that, and I wanted to mention something else. Let me think. Oh yeah, I wanted to mention that when you apply stain, it's like to control the color, you can apply it, then you could kind of wipe it off with something clean. And it's kind of what I did on here. I was putting the stain on, and it was kind of wiping it as I went, kind of more like rubbing it kind of into the wood. So I was doing, I didn't want to put it on too heavy because I wanted to match this. And I'm telling you, it matched pretty doggone good. Because that's that there, and that's that there. There, there, there. It's pretty close. I'm going to use the Zisser Seal Coat Bullseye Seal Coat Universal Sanding Sealer, 100% wax-free shellac. So I'm not going to do lacquer, I'm going to do shellac. I guess that's the difference between the two. And I got a pretty soft blanche. This is a, here we go, let's try that. White bristle, soft, oil-based paints, stains, and clears. Provides an ultra smooth finish. So I haven't done this before, so it's pretty obvious, but I think I got the right stuff. You need a soft bristle brush. And when I've been reading about this stuff, the trick is to apply it as minimal amount of brush strokes as possible, because you don't want to get brush strokes in it. So you want to just put it on fairly thick. And then what makes it harder here is this is vertical. You know, if it was like horizontal, it'd probably be better. So I can't put it too thick or else it's going to drip. So I guess I got to work from the top down. So I don't know. I just got to do what I got to do. I think another trick here is get enough on this brush. It's the only brush I could get that had an angle on it, but maybe I could use that to good advantage on the bottom part, because it's going to angle up, make it okay, so I could hold the brush. Let's try this. Okay, goes on better than I thought. And do down here. Oh, man, I look good. Yeah, it's looking good. Okay, I'm gonna put the camera down and just keep doing what I'm doing. Just try to go down like that. It's working good. And just try this one here around the hinge. Down. There, 2 strokes. Covered it. Hey. Okay, I got a slight amount of ventilation going here. The fan feels good. I had put my my knee pads on here. See, this is good. Walk around in the knee pads. It's like walking around like a little midget, but it's easier to walk around these pads. I'm telling you, this feels good. And then I'm checking this out. I got this light here, and I'm just checking out, like, make sure I coated it all, because I really can't see it that good, because I don't think I can see that great anyway. But I'm just checking it all with this light here to see the shiny, like the glaze on it. Looks like I covered it really good with one coat. So I think I'm going to just go with one coat. And it's going to look good. This stuff dries. It says dries a touch in 10 minutes. I'll probably give it like a day. Give it like 24 hours, and I'll put the doors on. Yeah, that's the ticket.